Back to life, back to reality. If you know that song, let me know. Solid Mind here, and today we are talking about the Retroid Pocket 2S. Should you buy this in 2024? Let's find out.
That we're really stretching that whole $99 or less right now, but I do think that this device is worth mentioning.
One thing I will say is that this looks like it's a higher end unit that is trying to emulate older PS1 style of aesthetic. So far I can see that it can emulate Switch, which makes me think that this already is more powerful than all the other cheap sub £200 handhelds I've seen so far.
If you are talking around that $100 price point. And that's because for the money, this device will outperform all the others that we've talked about by far. For example, you've heard me say many times that these handhelds will play like most Nintendo 64 or most Dreamcast. Now the Retroid Pocket 2S doesn't have any of those caveats. It can play every Nintendo 64 game, every Dreamcast game, every PSP game at full speed, no problem.
At full speed means that this already is more powerful than a lot of the sub 200 handhelds that are emulating devices out there. If you want a Windows gaming handheld, you're looking at the £500 plus mark. The Steam Deck is maybe around $499, $450 if you're lucky on sale. So this is really on the cheap end. It does have 4:3 aspect ratio. It's not 16:9, so this is designed more for the old school gaming, and a lot of games work best in this aspect ratio. It is smaller, but so far it looks good. I think the power is a good selling point.
In fact, this device is so powerful that you can play a good amount of GameCube, PS2, and even 3DS games as well. So that's why I want to put this device in this video.
Wait, PS2 games? I'm guessing the emulation part of it does make sense.
Is because for the money, if you're really looking for the best performance possible, then the Retroid Pocket 2S is a no-brainer. Yes, it's going to cost a little bit more than the others, but the performance that you're going to get at this price
is that Smash Bandit? Yeah, so from what I've seen, a lot of the sub £200 handhelds struggle to play high-end PS2 games. Which means that they are more of the old school emulating, games than the newer type of games. This is something that for me, I would very much consider as a handheld unit in terms of just having that headroom to be like, okay, if I do want to, play slightly newer games, I would. Back to life, back to reality. If you know that song, let me know. So yes, so in the previous video I did look at the PowKiddy X55, and the main benefits that I found is that you could on this device do cloud gaming through Steam and other elements. So for me that was a key selling point, and because of the 16:9 aspect ratio, when doing remote desktop, this worked very well. In regards to this specific handheld, it might be able to play games, I guess, on Steam as well, but the main selling point that I can see from this so far is that it's powerful enough to play PS2 games, which means Switch games, which means more better games. So this already makes more sense.
Because for the money, this device will outperform all of GameCube.
Got it.
You're going to get at this price category really can't be beat. Now, one thing of note, this is an Android-based device. It's kind of like a really small phone or tablet. And as a result, that does mean you're going to have to set it up like an Android phone or tablet.
Okay, that makes sense. One benefit of it being Android is that you have much more control in terms of how you want to use this device. You can use it for more than just playing games. and the games you can play, because they're Android based, I don't know which version of Android it runs on. It means you can actually run games that are designed to play on a phone on this device. So I guess that's a key benefit.
Tablet, it takes a little bit more work than the other Linux-based devices we've been talking about throughout the video. But with a little bit of tinkering, using one of my guides, you can definitely get spun up to really have a seamless gaming experience. And so if you are looking for the absolute best performance that you can find around the $100 price point, then the Retroid Pocket 2S is easily the best device that you can find right now.
I think that's based on power. That's the main reason I would say that. I think, looking at this, is this the best handheld you can get for under $100? Yes, in the UK. I keep doing this. You know what? I keep doing this where I keep assuming that $100 means £100. What is this? Let's get the name of this. What was it? This is the Retroid Pocket 2S.
Mentioning, if you are talking around that
The mistake I keep making is that just because something costs $100 in the US doesn't mean that's gonna be the same price in the UK. It's a different area, so it's gonna cost a lot more here. Let's go. Okay. Oh, AliExpress, £89. AliExpress, 117. Where can I buy it from here in the UK? Okay, this is the 2, not the 2S. Can't find the price for that. Okay, let's go Droid X. I think that should be able to. Droid X, not Droid X, Droid X. What are you saying? Okay, £99 here in the UK. Is what I can buy it for today. Click add to basket, boom, and then I can use Klarna or ClearPay. My goodness. Okay. So it's around £100, so it does make sense. This is Android based, so there are some benefits of having an Android based system. Do I recommend this? So far, it's cheaper than other handhelds. I would say this: if you are looking for more of a standalone, let me stop advertising these guys for free. If you are looking for a standalone gaming unit that does not need to access Steam through Linux, get this. Or remote desktop. You can actually install Linux on this, or you could actually install Steam on this because it runs on the Android system. So power wise, this is a no-brainer. Price point wise, this is a no-brainer. Personally, I would still say no, because I don't like the aesthetic of this. It's something that doesn't really butter my parsnips, right? For me, I am more in the aesthetic of this. This is the type of aesthetic which I am more keen for, but that's just me. But what do you guys think? Would you buy this Retroid Pocket 2S? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.